So Map Labs kinda returned to abridging stuff again, and now they're abridging Half-Life 2 mods. Let's see what a map maker came out in just 1 month. So it's supposed to be a museum walking sim, and it represents entropy 0. But I just don't get it that much, because the only thing I get in this map is this model that represents the chapters. Most of the time, it just feels like random objects are placed for show, rather than, you know, the actual representation of the mod itself. It's not that bad, but it also didn't make the cut for me. Oh boy, I did not expect someone to do a total conversion mod. So yeah, have a cookie, you earned it. This is based on No More Room in Hell, which is a very realistic and a very punishing zombie survival game, which I'm gonna make a video about it one day. The map kinda trying to replicate this since the map has no checkpoint. If you die, well, tough shit, it's back to the beginning. The starting area can be a bit better though, because the weapons are not easily noticed, because in the original mod, if you go near a weapon, you see a highlight on it. It might also be a rare case of me saying this, but this is way too easy, because there are so many spaces to move around and you don't get infected, and you get the most powerful guns right off the bat. This basically removes a lot of danger that the original mod has, which makes it so punishing and so unique in the first place. However, this is still an amazing map, and I just can't give it enough credit. So this is what happens when the crate takes over the world. God damn it, I wish Jolie was wrong about this. One thing I noticed at first is that this area lacks my frame for some reason. Oh, that's a chase scene? Could use some music, you know. It just feels really flat without it.
Help me. Crate. 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 Crate.
I think I forgot my Counter-Strike source. It's not a good map, but it's also not a bad one either. The ending is also anticlimactic. The idea of Nightmare House as a theme park ride is quite great, but it also missed the opportunity since you're trapped inside this rail car. It would have worked much better if you walk in there by yourself, and you somehow lose your weapons at the end of the ride. Yeah, I find it pretty bullshit. I mean, I do like how the ghost of Emily is real though. This one is based on Mission Improbable, which is a very solid Half-Life 2 custom map by the way. And this map follows its footsteps quite well. Good setup, good pacing, everything. But fighting zombies with crowbar and pistol kinda drags a bit too long. The Combine also just appear on the island. Not a single dropship, they just materialize onto the map. This map has a ridiculously long setup, and it ultimately leads to this puzzle. But forget about this ladder jumping. The true villain of this map is this fucking barrel stacking puzzle. I don't know why, but when I replay this, I had to no clip to the top just to get through this. Another Entropy 0 map, and this one is off to a bad start already. The stealth section is not really well designed. It is not clear where you have to actually go, and the rebel just sometimes detect me for no clear reason at all. The map also has some optimization problem. When I was recording this, my frame rate kinda took a hit. It gets better after that though. Oh, and the damage system from Entropy 0 is also here, which means the rebels can kill you in just a few shots. And then you go into the basement, you get a data chip, and you pass out? I don't know, something happens. The map maker says it's a gas leak, but I'm not really convinced. This one is based on a very obscure Russian mod. Yeah. It would be a good start for me if I don't somehow corner myself in this bathroom with every zombie in this hospital. I also find it kinda bullshit that you cannot go through this barrier until you meet this guy. Speaking of which, this map has some good characters too, including French Barney. Unfortunately, this map ends extremely anticlimactically. Like, just look at this.
The end, I guess.
This one is based on Transmission Element 120, but it just didn't click for me until I entered this arena, which kinda feels off because the unique gravity gun of that mod is missing.
Dr. Freeman.
And yet another Entropy Zero map. Alright then, this one kinda modifies the weapon, but the only change is the magazine capacity. It also has this real life effect on the night vision goggles. If you turn them on at bright places, you cannot see anything at all. It's a good detail by the way, I don't mind it. The Rebel also shoot SMG grenade, but they are slow and easy enough to notice. Looking at you, Emot. Oh man, I gotta fight with Barney and not the girl from Azure Sheep? Come on. It is good-ish with combat and stuff, but it's also clearly unfinished in some parts. I also don't remember this part from the original mod. It's a good map through and through, but it's very mediocre. And that was it for Abridged All-Star. It just couldn't hold the same candle as the original Abridged, because the original Abridged is about the nostalgia of each Half-Life chapters, and I just don't think I get the same feeling from mods. I will see you guys in the next episode of Map Labs Review.